Yo, it's Marcus Morsini back from the video, and today we're going to be discussing why BO2 maps are perfect for COD Mobile, and just the way COD Mobile plays with the Black Ops 4 style movement with slide canceling and a little bit higher jumping. It really fits the BO2 style 3-lane maps, which most people believe will work on any game, whether it's even jetpacks or this style of game, super slide canceling, super slow playing games, more like BO2, which is kind of a slower paced game because there's no like tag spread and stuff. But BO2 maps are pretty much perfect. I'll be kind of breaking down each one and why they all they're like the god tier. You know what I mean? Like, not all the maps are god tier maps, but they're held to a higher standard, right? People just have that belief, whether it's nostalgia or rose tinted glasses or whatever it may be. People just look at these maps like to a higher degree. So we'll start with Rush. By the way, this gameplay, I started off horrible, but I really turned it up towards the end. So just for anybody wondering, like, dude, you're getting absolutely shit on. I'm not really, I guess I was in the beginning, but then I turned it around. So you'll see that. Anyway, Rush, beautiful map. It's a paintball field in the middle and kind of on the right side's part of the building. And then you got the speedball area on the left side. Like, just a really good idea for a COD map. And this was a DLC map back in BO2. And just phenomenal idea. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's colorful. It's not like any of those garbage MW 2019 maps. It's the Treyarch style, and it fits in perfectly with the COD Mobile aesthetic, where everything's kind of bright and vibrant, and it's more like fun. It's arcadey, right? COD is an arcade shooter. It's not a realistic shooter. We're not playing Rainbow Six or Escape from Tarkov. You know what I mean? This isn't like a real type shooter game. This is, arcade fun. Everybody's in the mix. It's supposed to be fast-paced. There's score streaks, lots of kills. That's kind of how COD's always been. And these maps fit that perfectly. We got Rush, Slums. I love Slums. I know a lot of the COD Mobile community, you guys just don't vote Slums. I don't know why. For the life of me, I don't know why. I can never play Slums. Like, it never pops up because it'll have to go against Firing Range. And every time Firing Range pops up, somebody, like 5 people, are going to vote for it. And you guys have been playing Firing Range for 5 years straight. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Slums is a beautiful map. It's got 3 lanes with a nice middle area that connects very well. Really helps the map flow, and it's great for the movement. Lots of headies and like skill positioned where you can hold angles. Hardpoint plays pretty well, even though the spawns are garbage in COD Mobile. Slums still plays very well. And in a lot of ranked modes, all of these BO2 maps play very well. Slums being one of them. Standoff, beautiful map, right? Kind of a war-torn town. Plays super good for domination. S&D, Hardpoint also plays really well, and just an overall very good map for all modes. And that could be said for almost all of these BO2 maps. Raid is a phenomenal map, probably number 1 all time. I think most people would put that up there, at least in their top 3. Raid's probably going to be up there. For me personally, it's not in my top 3. If I'm getting into console stuff, Seaside is my favorite map of all time, if anybody's wondering. But that's in BO4. Regardless, you get my point. Raid is pretty much a community-believed best map, at least maybe in this game, and one of the best maps of all time, up there with maybe Nuketown. Then you got something like Hijacked. Hijacked is a phenomenal map. And it's a nice small map. And for a map design on a boat, it plays really well. Like, it really does. We did have those problems back in season 1 where people would just spawn in on TDM and go underground, and then you get like 1 kill and wait out the next 10 minutes, which I admit I may or may not have started that back in the day. I thought it was going to be funny, and then it turned out to be the meta. So sorry about that, guys. If you want to blame me for that, go ahead. But I was doing it just as jokes, and it ended up being like everybody had to do that or you were going to lose. So yeah, that's kind of funny to think about. I remember the days. Anyway, Hijacked is still a phenomenal map, and they've blocked it off for like maybe Frontline and TDM where you can't go down there anymore. But that's part of the map, and it does have pretty solid flow and plays well in all the modes. Like Domination plays really good. The flag's in the middle of the map, and there's all kinds of flanking routes. There's right side, left side, outer part of the map where you're like right on top of the water on that side left flank. It plays good in everything. Another map we should probably talk about is Takeoff. A lot of people probably think that this is the worst BO2 map, right? Takeoff is really only played in S&D exclusively in ranked. It's not actually played in any of the other modes. But as an S&D map, it plays pretty well. And this was a DLC map in BO2 as well. I think it might have came out in the same time that Rush came out as well. Like Rush, Grind, Takeoff, and like Mirage back in the day. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe, whatever. But Takeoff plays phenomenal. Another bright, vibrant, beautiful map that just fits in with this game's style overall. In addition to that, we have Meltdown, which is also a very good S&D map. I think it's a good domination map. And it was a competitive map back in the BO2 days as well, which, you know, everybody kind of remembers back when, who was it? Farico Impact won COD Champs on Meltdown. So it's definitely got that lore to it, and it's been a solid S&D map in my opinion. I love some Meltdown S&D, but it just nobody in the CODM community at least kind of, you know, favored that map. It is probably one of the lesser loved ones, but it's still good. And lastly, we'll kind of cover Express, which might be my least favorite, but it still does play okay in a lot of modes and is definitely a unique design with a train running through the middle of the map. Like, just BO2 maps as a whole, I mean, they really just knocked it out the park overall, and they play phenomenal on CODM. I think most people would agree. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.